Hello again, everybody. The next car that you've selected to view on ClassicMuscleCars.com is another new exciting arrival. Now, I am really excited about this car because this car is absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. This is a 1966 Mustang GTA Coupe. It's a gorgeous car. There's been a lot of restoration work done to this, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of what I know step by step. But the first thing I want to talk about with this car, besides the GT option, which I'll get into what that means, I want to talk to you a little bit about the paint. Now, most Ford products, when they were built back in the 60s, they were enamel paint. All GM products were lacquer paint. There's a big difference there. Today, everything that we do is base coat, clear coat. Now, when this car first came to us, it had a typical factory type finish, which the factory type enamel finish that was put on these cars in the 60s, they weren't perfect. They weren't straight down the sides. They had a lot of orange peel, a lot of texture into the paint. That's the way this car looked, but it's not that way anymore. We have wet sand and buffed it. That's one of the things that we do here and do very well, is to get that high gloss to where you can actually see the brilliance and the shine of the vehicle. It's just absolutely gorgeous. My guys did a great job in wet sand and buffing this car to get it the way that we really like it. So it is an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful paint job. A lot of times people don't understand the amount of time that it takes to really get the paint to look right and be right. We've spent as much as 100 hours on working on paint to make it right. When you see these cars that are out at the ISCA shows, the World of Wheels shows across the country, these are cars that have had that type of preparation and work to get the brilliance to the shine in the paint. So this has been done. It's absolutely just stunning, and I'm very pleased and proud to have this car, and I think anyone out there will be very proud and pleased to own it. It's also a great investment because this is a factory GT car. Now, the GT option is a few things that separates this from being just a normal Mustang coupe. It has factory disc brakes on it. It has a light bar here, which is all brand new. Everything has been replaced here. Has the GT stripes on it. And in the back, when Jeremy goes around below the bumper on the back valance on the roll pan on the bottom, it has trumpet exhaust that sticks out through the valance, so Jeremy will show you that. It has the black GT stripes on the bottom of the car, so and the emblems, obviously. And this particular car has the style steel rims. These are brand new. So that's part of the GT option, the GT package that came on the Mustang when you got it, and it makes a big difference in the look of the car. Makes a big difference for the investment angle too. If you're using that, you're looking at a coupe or even a fastback. If it's a GT, it's always going to be worth more money. Now, this particular car has got new bumpers on it. It has new emblems all the way around. We just talked about the wheels. These are absolutely perfect. They are brand new. They're brand new reproductions of the factory original. It has brand new tires. Has a factory style aluminum intake. It has the engine compartment has been highly detailed. All the plug wires, all the belts, all the hoses, all the wiring, everything has been redone there. The engine has been rebuilt. It runs fantastic. We come back up, we look at things like all the moldings that go around the window, the windshield, front windshield, all the moldings that run around the roof. This is all brand new. The mirror is new. The Mustang letters are brand new. The door handles are new. You open up on the inside of the car. The step plates are new. The door panels are new. The interior, the carpet, the front seats, back seat, side panels have been redone. The dash pad is new. The steering wheel is new in the car. There's no cracks or anything. The brake pedal is new. The door handles, the window cranks, all brand new. The armrest, brand new. This car is just absolutely gorgeous. A lot of money has been spent, and it takes a lot of time after you get a car done to assemble all of this. This isn't something you do in a couple hours. This is a long-term restoration to be able to get a car up to this level. We go around the back. The back windshield window chrome, the stainless, it's brand new. Tail light housings in the back are new. Back bumpers new. GT emblem on the back and the GT gas tank cover, that's all brand new. So the car has been gone around. Everything that could be bought for this car has been bought brand new. The only thing that hasn't been replaced here, and you won't see this done on a lot of cars, is the vent windows. These are original, but looking at them you can tell that this car was in excellent condition. Now the rubber weather stripping for the vent windows, that's original, so that's has not been replaced, but the seals that goes around the exterior of the vent windows, these have been replaced. It's a little bit harder to get in here inside to be able to replace this weather stripping, and that it has not been done in that part of this car, but everything else on the car has had attention to detail. When you open up the door jambs and you look inside at the jambs, they were painted separately, so that it was taken apart and disassembled to be able to get this quality of paint work done. Another thing I noticed too in a lot of Mustangs, and I always look for this in all my Mustang cars, because Mustangs are subframe cars. They don't have a full frame like GM. They don't even have a subframe like a Camaro has. So one of the things you always want to look at is the doors. You can replace the hinge pins in the doors. That's one thing to get the looseness out of the door. But if you have any weakness in the frame at all, you're going to have a problem with the door shutting. Now that doesn't mean that the striker may need to be adjusted. That could be a problem with that. But a lot of times Mustangs will sag in the middle of the car because they are weak from rust and they're starting to disintegrate. So this is how nice this door shuts. It has just been done the right way. This car is a good car. This car is going to make somebody a great investment, and it's an absolute stunning car, and it's rare. There's not a lot of them out there in this kind of condition. I'm not saying you can't find a GT Mustang Coupe. Yes, they're out there. But this one is a highly restored car. Highly restored doesn't mean new. They'll never be new. There isn't a car that I've ever sold that is new. I don't believe in that. I never say that. And anybody that tells you that's a crock of BS, because an old car is still an old car. The level of the restoration is what is important when you're looking at an old car to buy. How well was it restored? Did the people that restored the car, did they know what they were doing? This car, when it was restored, they knew what they were doing. The thing that we took to the next level on this vehicle was the paint. The paint was not done the way that I personally prefer it, and the way I prefer something is the way all my customers worldwide wants to see their cars. So that's what we did to this car. That's why Jeremy's got the spotlights on it, so we can show you the brilliance in the paint. Ed's going to take a few more photographs of this car, and you can see the highlights of the paint. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, give Ed a call at 847-526-5950. He can give you some further information about this vehicle. And I want to give a personal thanks while we're on the subject of worldwide. I want to thank everybody all over the United States and all over the world and Canada that has been watching our videos. We have become one of the most popular websites on the internet for what we're doing. And I am right now, without a doubt, because of the stats that we have, the most watched car salesman in the world, bar none. We are getting views of over 500 videos per day. Media time for streaming media that's going out here is well over 100 hours a day. So that's an incredible number, and it's not just people in the United States or Canada, it's people in 126 countries across the world that are watching us. And I just want to say thanks to everybody that has watched us. Thank you for sending us your email and showing us your support, because we do enjoy doing what we're doing here, and I do try to, every video that I do, somehow try to give you an education as far as what I know based on the 26 years that I've been doing this, and it helps everybody. And I think it's a service, and it's proving out that we're getting watched so much because of that, because we are trying to educate people about old cars and the classic muscle cars. So I'm going to turn you over to Jeremy.
All right, let's go for a walk around this beautiful GT Coupe 1966 Mustang. Let's check out that fresh GT light bar and the chrome. You can see me there. Let's check out the paint here. Reflection of our wall here once again. Classics are forever. New emblems. Check out the wheels too. Sorry about the shadows, but that's the way it works out. Hope I can get across to you the depth and the brilliance of this paint job. They've done an amazing job on this. There's a little more light on the subject. And while we're back here, let's take a look at the chrome exhaust tips and the chrome rings on the bottom of the bottom plate there of the car. The fresh Mustang GT gas cap. Now let's go for a look on the inside. We're going to need some more light. That'll work. I'm on the outside. Let's just check out the overall condition here. Standard instrumentation, gas gauge, oil pressure, speedo reading 38,884, ammeter, water temp, factory AM, beautiful clean car. Go for a look in the trunk. I don't think that's a trunky, but let's check it out. Maybe it is. I don't think so. Huh? No. Well, we're gonna need to find the trunk key. Well, let's go take a look under the hood while we're at it. Can I do this single-handed? Well, I did have to cheat a bit, but here it is. Oh, wow. Let me pull the lights up a little closer. Just a beautiful job here. Might shut the back end there. Just incredible attention to detail. Here's another shot of these of the GT light bar here. Well, there you have it. 1966 Mustang GT Coupe.